Hey everyone, this is a review of the Pizza Boss 3000, the perfect solution for cutting your pizza after a long day of work. I needed to cut my pizzas with something other than a regular circular saw because it was just making too much of a mess, so I turned to this thing to give it a try. So let's take a look at the features this thing has and let's see it in action. So here's the Pizza Boss 3000 up close. You can see it's a really compact little design. It is cordless and brushless. The blade on this is 2 7/8 inch diameter with a full width 1/8 inch curve. The cut depth on this is fixed at 1 1/8 inches, so it's not going to be great for thick pizzas. I got by with thin crust, but the toppings are starting to drag a little bit on the bottom of this shoe here. Ergonomics on this thing aren't the best. They do have a forward pommel grip, but you mainly end up holding it with your dominant right hand. With the blade left design, you can see what you're cutting pretty well, but if you have an extended pizza cutting session, you will start to cramp up in this hand. The upper blade guard also comes off for cleaning. You just pop it up with those little snaps right there and pull it off. If you do want to change the blade out, you need a 3/8 inch socket. This is a number 12 by 28 screw. Unfortunately, there's no place to store the blade change tool on board the saw. So now that we've got this out, you can see it's just a bushing in here. There is no bearing, so that's going to be a limited life component. Now using this is a little bit different from most circular saws I've used because you really have to push this into the workpiece. So you shouldn't let the tool do most of the work. You've got to exert most of the force to get the job done. Now climb cutting with this saw is actually okay. I actually recommend it. I found most times when I went forward through the workpiece, I had to follow it up with a climb cut and repeat the process a few times to get it to completely separate the pizza. As I mentioned before, the cut depth on this is limited. At 1 1/8 inch sounds like it's a pretty thick pizza, but if you get any tilting on this, or if you've got toppings stacked up, or heaven forbid you've got a deep dish or a Sicilian, you're going to be in trouble. So this does okay for thin crust pizza as long as you don't pile on the topping. So that wraps up my review of the Pizza Boss 3000. If you want to price this guy, I put a link to Amazon down in the description. It's usually between 10 and 15 bucks. So let me know if you've got any questions about this guy in the comment section below. Once again, don't forget to subscribe and enjoy that pizza.